Well, South Korea's former First Lady has been arrested on corruption charges ranging from accepting luxury gifts to receiving illegal political funding. Meanwhile, her husband, impeached former President Yoon Suk Yeol, is also in prison over his imposition of martial law last year. Let's get more on this unprecedented situation with Oxford University lecturer in international relations, Dr Edward Howell. Edward, good to have you with us this evening. Now, Kim Keon Hee, she's accused of bribery, stock fraud and influence peddling. What do these allegations pertain to at the moment?
Thank you. So yes, this is an unprecedented occasion, given the fact that it marks the first time that the South Korean president and the First Lady are being detained. Yoon, as we know, having already been detained. So the allegations against Kim Keon Hee, firstly, that she broke the law by wearing items, particularly luxury pendants, whilst attending a NATO summit with Yoon Suk Yeol in 2022. She's obviously denied this. She's also been accused of receiving other luxury gifts, particularly Chanel bags and diamond necklaces from religious groups as a form of bribe in return for influencing business interests. And so this obviously goes clearly against South Korea's quite stringent anti-bribery and anti-graft law. And then, as you mentioned, the stock price manipulation. Allegedly, she's been accused of making a not insignificant sum of money, over 8 million Korean won, which is around about 420,000 British pounds, through engaging in price rigging involving stocks pertaining to a BMW dealer. Added to all of this is the influence that she has had over her husband. And this goes back to even before he was elected president in 2022. She has been renowned for making somewhat controversial remarks as well.
Yes, so these allegations will be tested in court at some point of time. But today, why did the judge decide to keep her behind bars for now?
I think the South Korean legal authorities need to go through and check and scrutinize these allegations in detail. We know that she has denied all of them. Indeed, her apology for causing public concern earlier today was perhaps quite interesting. She said that she was only a mere sort of insignificant person. I think there's also questions of the issues pertaining to her husband and what not detaining her could mean. And I think that the South Korean authorities need to check and scrutinize, as I've said, allegations indeed, because they aren't quite serious misconduct. That said, the first South Korean presidents we know have not been timely or particularly pleasant in past history.
Yes, and of course, this has then, cast a much wider shadow over the presidency of Yoon Suk Yeol, who, as I mentioned before, is awaiting trial over that martial law chaos.
Yes, and it's interesting that we know that President Yoon has had many flaws. Okay, the martial law incident, the most obvious one of these. But on the foreign policy front, Yoon actually was quite successful at strengthening South Korea's ties with Japan and with the United States. Differentiate. And this puts South Korea in a particularly important position now, at a time of heightened competition between China and the United States, but also the recent Kim Young and Ishiba Shigeru.